we want to talk about formatting your data. Because if you've ever run into a thing where it keeps trying to turn it into a date, or you want everything to be a money, you can change the style of that. So if it has a date, we can change the type of date. So look at this animation here. You'll see that it's all listed as 1/14, but you want to change the way and you want to make it consistent. So if you want the date time to all look the same, instead of having to go change them all, you can change the formatting. You can also talk about dollars and cents. So I'm going to go over to number 2 here, and I see that my data is a mess again. So just for fun, on my you try to, I'm going to go ahead and freeze my header row again, and I'm just going to practice those same skills just so I can get better at them, right? The more you do something, the better you get at it. So I have moved over to you try to, and I'm going to show you a couple things, and then I'll give you some more time. I notice this one is overflowing, so I want to wrap it again. See how I'm recycling those skills I learned the first time. But now I notice this fee column, and it's kind of a mess. So in my fee column, I may want to make it look more like money. So I can go to my number format options, and right here you have my format. It already has a format as currency, but I can also go here to my number format, and I see I can choose some different ways to format it. I want it all to look the same. I want it to be currency. I want it to be accounting. I want it to all be a certain way. So I'm going to press my column, and to select the whole column, I click the letter at the top. See how it selects all? Instead of me trying to just do this, I want the whole column to be money. So when I press that button, see how I added dollar signs and decimal points to every single one. So the next thing you're going to do in a minute, one thing is you're going to make this money. And I notice my date, see how it's formatted, month, day, year. Maybe I want to change the format of that data too. So I can go format number, but maybe I want it to be written out. So I can do it that way too. I can change it. I may want to align it to the left, right? I can do my alignment. Maybe I want to center some things. So I can do some of the ones we've already learned and then some. So I can format my data. I can also start adding some cell borders. Cell borders are handy because I see this here, but I might want to like put in a paid column or something. I want to add that paid column. So I'm going to make a new column, and I'm going to put paid. And I can either do that and just leave it empty, or I can there's another thing I can do where I put in checkboxes. That gets really fun and fancy with the checkboxes. But I want to add another column here. So different ways I can go about doing that. But I want to add borders around this, right? I want to put borders here. So if I select my data, I can use the border button. It's one of the options at the top, and I can add some borders there. It gives me some options for formatting. If I want the line a certain weight or a certain color, if I want the line a certain thickness, but I can add a border, and that fills that in some.